social reject through the eyes of a fool. This boy, bro, he didn't really have no friends. Well, that depends what you really mean by friends. He had a couple of them. This kid been really automated from the age of 10. He's had no one he can turn to and no one he can trust. Mum and dad worked all day cause that was the must, but they didn't make room for Marcus every single night. Who just sit up in his room and listen to them fat. And this made him pretty messed in the head, dreaming of hurting all the bullies, yo, and leaving them for dead. And this is his way, this is his mentality. It's only matter of days before this shit turns to reality. It's a fucked up world that we're living in. Everybody really knows it's a fucked up world that we're living in. Some call it hell that we're living in. Just today's world that we're living in. It's a fucked up world that we're living in. Everybody really knows it's a fucked up world that we're living in. Some call it hell that we're living in. Just today's world that we're living in. It's a couple of days and a few crazy thoughts late. It's got a plan to make you feel powerful, no so great. It's clear the state of man's gone somewhere down a drain. Yeah, it's true, this boy's gone mentally insane. Cause what he's planning to do, yo, that shit seems humane. But in his own little world, he's giving the bullies the blame. Marcus plans to take his daddy's license gone. Shoot all the bullies and a couple more just for fun. But the way he sees it's just unlucky for some. He don't really care cause every one of them boys is scum. His thoughts and emotions have got all mixed up. But now when this man is gone and got all tits up, he's fed up with living life and the way that he's living it. So the problem with the bullies, now he's gotta diminish it. And the next day is when it all happens. Remember kids, always think long and hard about your actions. It's a fucked up world that we're living in. Everybody really knows it's a fucked up world that we're living in. Some call it hell that we're living in. Just today's world that we're living in. It's a fucked up world that we're living in. Everybody really knows it's a fucked up world that we're living in. Some call it hell that we're living in. Just today's world that we're living in. Today's judgment day, this is when it all goes down. Soon what he does is gonna shock the whole town. He wakes up, goes in his room and takes a 9 mil. It's clear this boy's for real, yo, he's on the path to kill. Kisses mum goodbye, then walks to school with his head down, dragging his feet. He ain't bothered that he's walking with heat. He's just dreading it, but it's gotta be done. He's gotta show when the day will show no one won. He walks into school and gets his gun ready. Soon does he know that he's gonna be over national telly. He's pacing around the grounds, trying to find his kids, trying to pick every one off his bloody murder list. Stops walking and glances over all of the bullies, just standing in a group and acting like they're bad. Now these are the boys that always when it made him sad. And the way to stop the hurt is to stop the source of the pain. He's changed, he's different, he ain't acting the same. He walks up and his heart rate begins to gain. It's the start of the game. He goes right up to them and stands there staring, with a smirk on his face and his eyes just glaring. Starts shouting and swearing and whips out the gun. His smile's flipped upside down and now it isn't fun. Every one of them shot, they can't move, they can't run. Their perfect lives could soon be over, could soon be done. Marcus screams, this is it boys, this is when it all stops. You ain't got a choice cause every one of you are getting shot. He slowly and nervously escalates the weapon, ready to teach all the young boys a valuable lesson. But he switches the situation, turns the gun to his head. He can't let the evil out now, I'd rather be dead. It's a fucked up world that we're living in. Everybody really knows it's a fucked up world that we're living in. Some call it hell that we're living in. Just today's world that we're living in. It's a fucked up world that we're living in. Everybody really knows it's a fucked up world that we're living in. Some call it hell that we're living in. Just today's world that we're living in. Click, clack, pow. Marcus is down. Everything's scattered and nothing but blood is around.